go. Hello everyone, welcome back to another favorites video. I am filming this kind of in a very vloggy format just because I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a bit. September, Marco and I went to Miami. We did a little early anniversary trip. I can't believe it's already been a year. Feels like yesterday, but so long ago at the same time. It was either hot or raining, so we completely skipped sweater weather for the most part and are now very much so in jacket and coat weather. But colder weather always just brings me to life, and I'm so excited for the cozy season. Marco and I were in Boston last week, and I was going to be vlogging that trip, but then some things just came up with family and some health stuff came up, and so I was not able to vlog that trip. Still had so much fun going on that trip with Lexus and Marco. Yeah, I think that's it. It's been a lot of decluttering at home, a closet audit to make sure I know what's in my wardrobe. Highly recommend, so that you know what you need to shop for versus what you don't need. Lots of reorganizing and redecorating at home, which has been really nice, and I'm just so excited for the holidays. Won't get ahead of myself, and we're just gonna dive right in with my September favorites. Also, let me know if you guys like this format more for the favorites video, if you like this more casual setting, or when I'm just like filming upstairs and it's straight to the point, sit down and then boom, 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 this is the list of what's going on. First up for September favorites is this Axel Arigato sweater. I've had this for a bit now, and it is a great alternative to the Kate Scarlet cardigan. Axel Arigato kind of follows the same silhouette. It doesn't go in on the waist as much, but it does still have like those wider sleeves. It is also much lighter than the Kate Scarlet cardigan. I will say though that another key difference is that I feel like the Kate one is softer because it leans a bit more cashmere, whereas you definitely feel the wool content in the Axel one. There is also one at H&M, but it is sold out. I will link it though, so you can set an alert for it. I have not tested it out. I had it in my cart, and then before you know it was sold out. I really want to do a comparison. Number 2 on the list is this Zara jacket, and I believe I got it earlier this year, maybe around the spring. It's just very easy to throw on, and I don't normally go to Zara as much as I used to. I have a couple of pieces from Zara that have been with me for years, and this style jacket is definitely a very great, easy transitional piece to have. If you are shopping brands that are in the fast fashion category, as long as you can stretch it and get years of use out of it, then that's a great way to kind of not have it be fast fashion for yourself. Very happy with this purchase, and I do still browse Zara from time to time, but I just try and be certain that it is something that can last. I, again, have like pieces from Zara that are maybe 4 or 5 years old, maybe even longer than that. It's a great way for a fast fashion brand to be a slow fashion piece for your particular wardrobe. Next is going to be this bag from COS. This one is very comfortable and easy to wear. I love how soft this is. I did also get this bag thinking that Wade would look really cute in it. COS has a lot of amazing pieces, especially for fall and winter, so highly recommend checking them out if you are shopping for certain things in your wardrobe. Bag also comes in black and blue, and also comes in a leather variation as well. Number 4 on the list, I have probably mentioned before, but it is my Row medium park tote. This size is just so perfect, and I actually love this bag so much that I wanted to get the bigger size in the taupe color. I ended up ordering it, trying it on, and it just ended up being too big. When I was wearing it, it was also kind of gaping open from time to time, and so I just didn't feel like I could really keep it in my wardrobe. I ended up returning it, but the medium tote I love so much. The one that I have, I do not have an insert for, although I am looking into it. I just really like the way it holds its shape, even without an insert. It's a great grab and go kind of bag. So very happy with this purchase. Unfortunately, the large size didn't work out, but medium still very solid purchase for me. So I'm very happy with this one. Next is going to be the Cartier Santos watch. I got this watch for Marco for our wedding. So this is my wedding gift to him. And I've actually enjoyed borrowing it and wearing a more masculine style. I think especially for fall and winter too, because my coats are a bit more oversized. I really like that bigger style watch. Been borrowing this. Pro tip, if you want to give your husband a watch that you also love, you can occasionally borrow it, and it's a 2-for-1 deal. I do still need to film a styling video with Marco because we are shopping for his wardrobe. Yesterday we just got a couple of things from Lululemon for him. He's definitely been enjoying putting together outfits a bit more. But yes, last one for this fashion category is Marco's Santos watch. I love the way this watch looks on him, and I love the way that this watch looks on me. I've labeled this my tech category for the month. iPhone 15 Pro Max. I am having issues with it. I love it, but I'm frustrated with it at the same time because of the overheating issue. So I am often in like low power mode, but I do really love the camera on this, and having USB-C is really great as well. It's just really easy to charge now because I don't have to constantly have multiple cables by my bedside or by our kitchen, and a lot of my camera equipment gets charged by USB-C as well, so it just makes it so much easier. I still have yet to do a day in the life vlog with this camera. If you haven't seen it already, I did an unboxing and quick comparison of the 15 Pro Max with my 14 Pro Max. That is already live on the channel. I will link it down below if you're curious. Again, I'm not a super techie person. Marco is definitely more knowledgeable in the exact understandings of technology. He's an engineer after all. Next up is this case. There's a Caseify code in my iPhone video, but I actually ordered this one, and I love this mirror screen. It feels very retro to me. I have my charm on this. You can use my link down below for 15% off. But yeah, I've just been really loving this phone case, and I have MagSafe on this one as well. It's also really easy for me to just check and make sure that everything's all good before I start to film as well. And when I'm using the back camera, then the mirror can let me know if I'm kind of in frame or not. I haven't had any issues. I do have like one little scratch on the back, but it's not a big deal. For my beauty category, we are talking about 2 Caudalie products. The first one is on empty, and it is the Vino Perfect Serum, and this was so great for evening out my skin tone. I used to have a couple of dark spots, and it really kind of helped brighten up my skin again, and so I really love this stuff. Since that serum ran out, I'm now using their retinol alternative. So that one, I feel like my skin has been purging a little bit. I'm going to run it through and use it till empty just to see. I love Caudalie products, and so I am hoping that this retinol alternative is the one that works for me. But yeah, stay tuned for that one. I will say the Vino Perfect definitely is a solid one. I mentioned it in a previous favorites video. Now that I'm on empty, I can confirm that I have really, really enjoyed it. Next category I'm very excited about because it's probably what I have been surrounding myself with the most, and it is the home things. The first one is actually Marco's gift to me for our wedding. He did not come up with this. I just flat out told him this is what I wanted. So your first year wedding anniversary gift is a paper theme. Marco got plane tickets, so he got a trip. I got the Noguchi lamp, and that one is something that I've been wanting for a very long time. I know that there's a lot of alternatives for it and similar options, but I wanted a true Noguchi lamp, and this is just so beautiful. I love the warm light it gives, and I like that it softens up the texture for our house because we do have a lot of very boxy lines here. And I think we've just been really working on making sure that certain vignettes in the home make sense. I'm constantly in a battle of wanting to renovate versus just leaving things alone, because I know that as soon as I fix one thing, it's gonna snowball and I'm going to want to fix everything. I also don't want to live through a renovation. I'm trying to make do with what we have and only kind of fix or replace what's needed. Been really happy with how the house has been coming together with some certain rearrangements and just moving things around. And yeah, I love making sure that the house is extra cozy during fall and winter because we are such big homebodies and we love to entertain as well. Very happy with the recent additions to our home. Next up is this desk that I'm currently at, and this is by N Gold from Forum Shop. And N Gold is very special to me because it is a company that sources their materials and pieces are made in the Philippines. The founder is Filipina, and it's just so beautiful. I have been waiting for this table for months, and it's just so stunning. We also do have a couple of other pieces by N Gold around the house, including these vase and these catch-alls. It's just so beautiful, and I love the look of it. I want to do a proper like desk tour, but I'm currently waiting on my appointment at the shade store and getting those installed because I'm so over like these blinds that we got from like Bed Bath & Beyond years ago just to try and save money at the time. But now I'm ready for some window treatments that will really warm up the space and just provide a better background. When we got the house, we have like these ledges, and so I can't really do curtains all the way down to the floor here. We're trying to make do with what we have, and I've been loving sitting at this desk because it's just so beautiful, and I just love it so much. Like every time I look at it, I'm like, wow, that is a stunning piece. And the fact that it was made in the Philippines just makes it that much more special. It's probably my favorite piece of furniture in the house just because of that sentiment that it was made by Filipinos. It came all the way from the Philippines, and it's just so beautiful. This is like one of those pieces that you know will go with you wherever you go. Next up is Last Candle Co. Oliver reached out to me about her company, and I just fell in love with these pieces. They're so beautiful. They come in these containers, and so you can just easily refill the candles. You can pick from a variety of scents, and I just think it's so pretty. If anyone ever was lost on what to get me as a gift, I love candles. I am such a candle person. I love lighting them. I love cozying up the space, and I love when it smells good. I will need to round up my favorite candles because some candles, definitely the notes just sit on top, and once you actually burn through them, it doesn't fill up the room. But I've been through my fair bit of candles to know what fills up a room and versus what just has the notes floating on top. Highly recommend checking out Last Candle Co. They have beautiful colors and a lot of amazing fragrances as well. And this makes for a perfect housewarming gift. It's just so stunning, and of course, love shouting out a small business, and I wish them so much success because they're so beautiful and I love having them in our home. Marco and I hosted a hibachi night before it started to get really cold, and this was so much fun. We set up the backyard and had everyone sit around the table. We had someone come in and give us a show. It was a nice hibachi dinner, so filling. There was so much food, so definitely well worth the money. This is a lot of fun, kind of a way to celebrate everyone that was at our wedding and had some friends over. Able to pick between like 2 different proteins. The guy had a sake gun, and drinks were just flowing if you wanted. But food was delicious, and everyone definitely had leftovers, enough for having either later that night or the following day. If you have a special occasion such as a birthday or an anniversary, this is a great idea and a lot of fun to do with your friends. Though I do highly recommend doing this before it starts to get too cold because it is only kind of an outdoor thing. It was really easy to coordinate. I will link the company that I used down below, and that's pretty much it. I need to edit this vlog, and then I need to head to Pilates. So that's all for me. Once again, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!